So, I've been playing this drill for a couple of hours now. No! Come on! Feels like I'm playing this one forever. Well, let's start with this one into the side pocket, followed by that one. That's so awkward, just a fraction shorter. Yeah. Disappointing, really disappointing. Believe it or not, this was a pressure shot. Got it. That's such a relief. No! Come on! It's so frustrating, it's so difficult. Alright guys, I'm out. I'm gonna go to bed now or maybe give it another shot. I don't know yet. This right here is by far the most difficult thing I've ever tried to do on a pool table. I mean, just look at this. 49 balls on the table. I'm not allowed to run into any other ball. And most importantly, I'm not allowed to touch any revolve of the cue ball. And this is insanely difficult, believe me. I've seen this for the very first time a couple of years ago on Darren Appleton's channel. Always wanted to give this a try. And I decided after 12 hours of endless pain, endless struggle and disappointments to finally share my very best attempt of you. Will it be all 49 balls? Will it might be just 48 balls or even less? Let's find out right now. So I've been playing this drill for a couple of hours now and I gotta tell you, it's brutal. It feels like an eternity and this is probably the most difficult thing I ever did on a pool table. But what I found out is that if I'm starting with that yellow one, and just bring the cue ball in between this gap, which is a bit risky, but the reward is really high. I can remove that red here, which is kind of a problem ball together with 49 other problem balls. But you will see why the yellow one was so important. I would say within like probably around 20 shots, you will understand why I removed that yellow one. Now let's get rid of a couple of more reds here. Into the side, stun over again. Then just roll this one in, just like that. And now what I can do is, I can roll that 15 ball in. And for the very first time, I'm getting access to that lower line, which is really, really important. Because what this lower line does, it opens the corner pockets, and this is really important to open the corner pockets. So far we're still in total control. Do we want to stun over for the one here? Like that. Not ideal, but you can see now what we did is we opened not only space here, but we also opened the side pockets, which is really, really good because we have plan Bs. Now, gotta take the bridge, but that's fine. Using the bridge, by the way, I think is probably the weakest part of my game, but I think here it should be fine. Just wanna draw back like that, either for the 11 ball into the side or for the 4 ball. What do I like more? Let's take on the 11. Like that. Now I can take that 4 ball. I have to draw a bit back though. For the 12 ball or the 13. What do I like here? The 12 ball. Like that. Now I can take on the 5 ball. Do I wanna stun over for the 6? That's a bit too risky if I don't get the position. So instead, just drawing back for either the 14 or the red. Now the red is much easier than the 14, but the 14, if the cue ball would be here, I would have taken it. But now it's a bit too tricky. So now let's draw back for the red. Just like that. That is okay. And now I would say, let's probably just play a small draw shot for the 13. Like this. That's fine. And if I now just, big question. Do I want to get on the red or do I want to get to here for the 14? I would say let's try to get a position on a 14. Even though it's a bit risky. Oh, that was awful. That was horrible. Now I have no position on a 14. And what I have to do is, if I can manage to draw the cue ball towards here for the 14 into here or the red into here, but I have a lot of angle on a 6 ball. Should still be possible though. Just a bit too short for the 14, but what I can do now instead is, I have the red. I can't get access to that 14 anymore. But if I'm just rolling that in on that line, I can continue with this red. So for the first time, we're getting to the other half of the table. Just gotta be precise with my speed here. Ooh, that could be too much. That's tricky now. That could be too much. Now I have to probably stun to here for the 7, for the brown or the green one. And I only have half a pocket. This is a bit of a tester, the first big tester here. Gotta focus on that one. Cue ball needs to stop. Not ideal. Do I have the brown? Yes, I think I have the brown. So it's important, I don't want to play a stop shot, I want to be where the brown is right now. So this is really tricky. I mean, I could also try to draw to here already for the 15 ball. That's maybe a bit easier, and I have the 6 ball as an insurance. So let's go for that. So you can see how important it was to get rid of those balls to open the pocket. Now, I think I have too much angle on the 15 to avoid that 14. So I probably have to play the 6 ball and try to hold the cue ball as well as possible to have an easy 15 ball. So just a very, very soft stop shot here. Like that. And now we're back in line again. So once again, a bit tricky. I don't have a full pocket. Just want to bring the cue ball back and repeat what we just did. In the best case, I'm getting those 3 reds. So let's try to just draw a bit back. Big shot once again. Just want to check how much of the pocket I really have. It's important to know mentally. That's a real relief. And now a big one. I want to access that lower line really, really quickly once again. So I gotta stun over perfectly to the other red. Like that. This is fine. Now let's go to the other red. Oh, awkward cueing. Like this. That's nice. Just gotta check where I wanna be. Yeah, that should be fine. That's really good. We're in prime position still. Whoa. This looked for a split second like it didn't drop. Now let's just roll that one in once again. Avoided a contact with the 10 ball. Now, what I'm seeing right now here, those balls are not perfectly on their spot. So is this cheating or not? Let me know. But it's important that they are on their spot. All right. We're getting so close. I'm starting to slowly feeling it because we've basically done the hard part already. A bit awkward on the 8 though. Cue ball wants to go to the left. So I probably, if I'm just rolling that in, and go for the 11 ball, that's okay. I would love, however, to get rid of a couple of more here. So could I cheat the pocket? Yeah, I can do that. Just draw back 4 in the best case. 4 or 2 ball. 2 ball is fine. I can avoid that 3 ball. That's nice. Now I have the 4. Now, however, I want to get rid of a couple of those balls here because they're still completely blocking the path. So let's go for here for the 12 or the 5. Just a very smooth stop shot. Now let's take the 12 ball. Even though I have to cue a bit over, this should be fine. This should be okay. Gotta focus. Believe it or not, this was a pressure shot. Now, what I can do is stun over for the 7 ball. That's good enough because now I can hold, or should I play the 13 right away? I mean, I could, but then later on I have to access that 7 ball, 6 ball here. So if I can hold that, oh, that's a bit, that's awkward. Do I want to risk, this? I'm not too sure. I don't want to risk this at that point. That's a bit too awkward. So let's just follow. Have the 11 or one of those reds. The 6 ball is a bit concerning though because it's blocking the 14 ball. But I just can't play it right now. Just can't play it. Cue ball drifts a bit to the 11 if I'm playing that 13. Just gotta check once again. I know I'm taking a lot of time now, but I don't want to mess this one up because I'm playing this drill for quite a while now. Gotta tell you, got so close a couple of times. Got so frustrated, got so disappointed at a couple of points. This is, in fact, the most difficult thing I ever did in my life as a pool player. You know what? Let's try to get a position on the free and instead. Just draw a bit. I really can't decide what I'm doing. Okay, let's softly roll that in for one of the reds or stun it in. Do I have one of the reds? That was no good. That was no good. Now I gotta play that free ball, get a position for the 11 ball. So my plan, that's also no good. That's also no good. What I could do though is, because I'm a bit too far on the 11 ball, I could play. Do I wanna play this red in, then get rid of the 6 ball, then stun over for the 11 or that one? That's a chance, but I gotta tell you, I'm really afraid of missing that long red. Because at this point, I really wanna complete this drill. Please drop. Use the whole pocket here. Do I have a position on the 6? Or did I cheat it too much? Yes, I have a position. Whew. Really important that did play this one with pocket speed. Now this one, I don't like it. Okay, let's get over for the 11. If not, I have another long red, which leads to the 14 ball. So let's stun over. That was horrible. That was really horrible. Now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in real trouble. Now the only ball that was so bad. Oh, that was so bad. Now I have to play this awkward, almost fouled, this awkward 14 ball, follow for this red here. Yeah, that's just nerves, I'm just feeling it. Okay, come on, focus. It's not over yet, you can still recover. Tricky one. Got it. That's such a relief. Prime position on this one. 10 balls left out of 49. 10 balls left out of 49. Okay, we gotta study this a bit because I wanna give myself the best chances here to run out. So, what can I do? This is a bit concerning. The blue ball would pass the pink and this one passes in here. I only have that red one. If I'm stopping that, I have the 11. Then from the 11, can draw back for this into the side or having a recovery shot on any of those shots. So this is good. What happens if I'm following the ball? No. So let's play a stop shot for the 11. I'm so nervous on every single shot right now. If I would have drawn the cue ball a bit back, I could have also gotten this red. Now I can't. This would have been a free ball. So now 11 ball. I'm a bit awkward. I needed the cue ball to be here, not here, because now it's going towards the red instead of to the left of the red. I mean, I could roll in for the 10 ball into the side, but I don't want to play another one of those really, really tricky shots. So let's go from the 11 ball. Probably the only chance I have is this blue that only has half a pocket. I don't like that. I could play the 8 ball, roll into here, but then can easily mess up once again. It would be so nice if I just had a bit of a different angle on the 11 ball. Tiny, tiny cue ball placement makes such a huge difference in this drill. I mean, this red doesn't offer any value. The only ball I have is the 8 or the 11 ball. I don't like either one of those two. What happens if I just play a stop shot here? Just a stop shot doesn't really offer any value. I think I actually have to draw back for the blue one, and then I have this one afterwards. That's a tricky end pattern. Just want to check one more time. I know I'm taking a lot of time, but you can't imagine how many hours I spent on this one. Give this drill a try. It's insanely difficult. Like that. Is this too far? No, that's perfect. So, can still play this red in, which is not too shabby, to be honest, because I can once again get back to that blue. But maybe I can use this one for later on. I still have that problem, I still have that problem here. So if I'm taking on the blue, I can stun follow a bit for this red. From this red, I could either go to that one or that one, but I am probably going to leave this as the last shot. So, should have probably removed that 10 ball. Okay, let me think that through. Let me think that through. Blue ball. Blue ball is gone. This is nice. Blue to the red, to this one. But then from this one, what do I do next? I could play that one. Then I could play that one. Then those two balls are gone. I could play that into the side. Then come from the 1 to here to the 10, play the 10 into here. Do I want to do this? So blue, red, red, 14, black, pink, yellow, 10. What can go wrong if I'm doing it that way? What could go wrong is that I'm getting a bad angle on the 14 where I have to stun out. And then, the pink also goes. Is that the plan? Can I do that? Can I even do that while I'm not feeling very confident in anything right now? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Got the first one. Got the first one. Now, if the cue ball is where this red is right now, then I can play a stop shot on that one. And a stop shot on that one leaves the cue ball here. And here would be basically in between those two balls. So I don't like that. I have to draw a bit back. The plan is here. Now, just want to bring the cue ball a tiny bit forward on that one. Or a tiny bit to the right. This is fine. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Now I have the angle that goes to the right. That was bad. So if I'm bringing the cue ball maximum to here, I'm still fine. So I gotta really play a soft stop shot here. You can't believe how much I'm feeling it. I never got that close. Got it. Can I hold? Can I hold? Please tell me I can hold that one. I can. I maybe can. But if I'm drifting more to the right than this, then it's gonna be tricky. What I could still do then is just roll it in and bring the cue ball to here for the pink. But if adrenaline comes in and I completely overhit this shot, the cue ball will end here and then it's over. Oh, please, come on. 5 more balls. Just play. Maybe I'm giving it too much value. Should have just continued, but it means really a lot to me, believe it or not. Even though it's just a drill, it means a lot to me. Okay, just play a smooth stop shot. That's all you gotta do. Got it. Even held it too good. So now what I gotta do is I gotta get pretty decent on the pink, like that. So I just wanna stun a bit forward. Once again, I gotta play it softly because the cue ball drifts a bit to the left. You can't imagine how my nerves are right now. That's good. 3 more balls. I can't get any closer to the 1 ball, unfortunately. But if I'm bringing the cue ball to where the pink is now, I don't want to bring it too far. because I then don't have a shot on the one ball. If I'm just playing a stop shot, that's horrible. So I gotta bring the cue ball just a tiny bit forward. Come on. I didn't. Ha ha ha. I mean, we're still good. This is still good, but I can't go for this. I mean, I would have loved to have a straight shot to here for the 10, but I fear that I might have to play that final ball into the side pocket. Come on, don't decelerate. Cue ball a bit more here and it would have been over probably. Okay, smooth, slow, stop shot, come on. Oh, that's tricky, that's feeling so wrong. If I bring the cue ball, believe it or not, I have the feeling that the cue ball is going to drift too much towards here, too far. Just because I didn't follow nicely on the pink. I have a chance. I held that almost too well, but I can play that in the corner pocket and hold the cue ball. Come on. It's probably the biggest shot of my life, I gotta tell you. Well, probably not, but I just took so much time to accomplish that. Come on, just play it in. Come on, drop. Yes, I did it. I did it. I can't believe it. Finally. Oh, finally. This was like around 12 hours of pure pain for 2 days, 6 hours straight each day, all the time with commentary, doing this commentary all the time, so exhausting, so many disappointing things that happened. I finally pulled it off. I can't believe that. It seems probably like I'm overreacting to you, but I've already been dreaming of this drill. I finally can do something else than this drill. I can't believe it. Now I hope the cameras were rolling. But if you want to see it from the top down, which is probably also important, check the link in the video description. And I hope you've enjoyed this drill with me and this. It's insane. I'm actually shaking right now, especially on the couple of last shots. The last 10 balls or something like that were insane because I just wanted to accomplish it so hard. And now I did it. I can't believe it. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider to leave a thumbs up, let me know in the comments, and give this drill a try yourself. It's the most difficult thing I ever did in a pool table.